So I'm a reporter for the Pacific Daily News. I guess like my role is I write about stories. Currently I focus on crime in court, so that's where I kind of chase stories. Anything else that kind of overlaps into police or fire, the Guam Fire Department, and the judiciary, the court system, federal court, local court.
And what is the organization you belong to?
Now I belong to the Pacific Daily News, which is a long-running newspaper locally. They are currently owned by the Gannett. It's a company based in the mainland, based in Virginia, I believe, and they own USA Today and a bunch of other newspapers and TV stations in the mainland. Specifically, I know more about the newsroom, and maybe there's like 30 to 40 people in the newsroom, including myself. We've got maybe 7 reporters, maybe less, maybe like 25. So we've got our reporters, we got our editors.
What in your department?
A lot of times it's like, usually it's my beat to cover this, but if it happens to be breaking news, then kind of everyone has their hand in it, so it's not just me.
What about your audience reach?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question for our advertising department. I don't know, but I know that I don't know at all. Mostly to sell to people, like, you should advertise in PDN because we reach all these people, but generally that's not information. I can tell you that more people like our Facebook page than there are people in Guam. So a lot of people not necessarily living in Guam, but now are off island, they want to keep up with the news.
What's a typical day at work for you?
Ooh, that's one of the reasons why I like this job is not every day is a typical day. I never have the same day twice. So typically I'm mostly in the office or at court or out in the field, just checking sources. It's go to work, go to the office, see what you need to cover, and at the same time you're doing all these other stories. In court, you're always have your ear on the scanner or on other sources to kind of make sure that you have your pulse on crime. Do you expect to be woken up in the middle of the night and be sent out somewhere? Because it's not like, oh, crime only happens from 9 to 5, and that's when you report it.
Why did you go into this particular field?
I was either going to be a communication major or an English major, and I didn't like poetry, and I was like, I guess I'm just going to be a communication major and see where I go. And so in my last year, I had to take an internship. I went to the Variety. I like seeing my name. I liked seeing my byline. Like, very honestly, I liked my byline, and I like writing. I knew that I wrote well. And then after my internship, a job opened up at the Variety, so I took it, and I worked there ever since, and I liked what I did. I like that not every day was a different day.
What's the most rewarding thing about your job?
There's another side of journalism that I think is really rewarding, and it's holding government officials accountable, holding people accountable to their actions, and informing people in a way that they know that it affects them.
What are the most important skills needed for a job like yours?
You have to have tough skin, and if you don't have tough skin, then you better be ready to get tough skin. You have to be persistent, because a lot of the time, no one wants to talk to the news for anything. But the way this works is I can't use an anonymous source, an unnamed source. That's just not how it goes at PDN. You can't get that information that's, is right. Oh, they're doing this is wrong, they're doing this wrong. They're not following the law. If you can't get it from that information, then you're going to have to find it another way.
If I wanted to be in this field, what courses should I take in college?
Oh, you should take Triton's Call. You should take broadcast writing, especially now that it's not just news. I don't write only for print anymore. Like, we do video and we do photos, so photojournalism and broadcast journalism. I would say take English courses. I think creative writing, I wish I took more creative writing, because then I could tell a story and it forces me to be like a better reporter. I would say take an accounting class, because you don't think you need it. Sometimes you run into numbers, and it's so important.
In your opinion, where is the local media industry headed?
We know that more people are getting their news on their phones, and They don't have time to scroll through your whole article, which is generally how news is anyway. Even in print, you see a headline, and the way you're supposed to write it is everything that that person needs to know should be in that first paragraph, because most people won't read beyond that. I think so. I don't know if it can. Like, I know there's already 3 papers in Guam. There's 2 stations. I think it might grow in a different way. I don't necessarily think it could grow, like, if someone wanted to, they could take news to like a community level. They could do a community level blogs type thing. That is very possible here. It comes down to reporters at some point. We could write better stories. We could write more in-depth stories, and I think that's something that readers would like. Maybe that would turn over more papers and be profitable. I think all of us have in-depth like assignments. Like, we want you to look at this issue deeper. So it's a matter of like us finding the time to do it, dedicating the time to do it, and writing those stories, and then putting it out there.
The local media industry may be small, but it's
If it affects a lot of people, if it's just gory, if it's like out of the ordinary, then you know that's news.
by expanding their audience through the internet. Being a reporter is not just one role, it's multiple roles in one career. You have to be a researcher, sometimes a photographer, and even an editor of your own work. You take on these responsibilities of informing the public with accurate information that may sometimes create tension with people against you. However, I learned that to be a reporter is a rewarding career because the information you work with affects the lives of many people because it keeps them in the light of current events that they have a right to know about.